Hi everyone, I am Vaishnavi and today I am diving into a project that looks very simple on the surface but taught me a lot about precision, designing a hexagonal nut in Fusion 360. In this video, I am not just showing you the perfect final result, I'll be actually including the trial and the error I went through. From struggling with the constraints to fixing the thread collisions, you'll see the real process of how I have built this model from a simple polygon sketch to a fully functional 3D model part. Here, first, I have used the polygon sketch tool starting right at the center or original point. I have dragged the cursor out of the length of 10 mm and set the side count to be 6. The trial and error movement which I was able to handle here was my polygon was blue, meaning it could still rotate and move. I had to apply a horizontal sketch constraints to topmost line. This is a crucial step. You can verify this by looking at the red lock icon in your sketch folder. If you see a pencil icon instead, your dimensions are loose and your model might break later on. Next, let's move on to the chamfer edge. Now here is a hurdle I have faced. Fusion 360 stands chamfer tool doesn't always play nice with the circular edges. So to solve this, I used a revolve tool workflow. To create a new sketch on the XZ origin plane, I couldn't snap directly to the existing geometry. I used the project command to refer the corner points. I sketched a triangle here, hiding the 3D body by clicking the eyeball icon so I could focus. So later, the dimensions of the vertical line was to be 1.5 mm and use an equal constraint for the side rather than adding a second dimension. This keeps the geometry more clear and fine. With the outer shape ready, it was time for me to do the internal features. I activated the hole command. By selecting the Z axis, Fusion automatically detects the 3D body and switched the operation to cut. Here the technical specs I have used is type was countersink, hole tab type was tapped, drill point was flat, countersink width was 14 mm, thread type was GB matrix profile and the size was 12 mm. I made sure to check the modeled option. If the person doing it doesn't like it, the threads are just 2D images wrapped around a cylinder. To save time and ensure symmetry, I have used the mirror command. Here I have created a mid-plane construction plane by selecting the outer face of the nut. The trial and error movement I had here was when I first mirrored the chamfer, the thread collided with the bottom chamfer, which was a major issue for me. I did this about 4 to 5 times again and again. To fix this, I went back into the timeline, double clicked the hole command and adjusted the thread sets. By setting an offset of 8.5 mm, I was able to clear this properly. And there we have it, a full defined model thread Hexa nut. By the end of this project, I achieved much deeper understanding of how 3D bodies interact with the sketch projects. Dealing with those thread collisions and constraints, error manually helps me realize that 3D design is as much about troubleshooting as it is about drawing. I have hidden my constraint planes using V key to clear up the workspace. This model is now completely done.